like these sisters, if you learn some theology, that would be useful for you. So at least side by side learn theology in your university. I am putting down all what good things you are doing, correct? Why your parents send you here? They say, oh, my daughter is studying in England. My daughter is studying in Oxford. Only for their fame to say this. What benefit? Said there is dropped out from the school. She did not go to school. She said, why should I study all those things? I don't need all those things to go to heaven. And when she went there, all people were teaching her wrong things. She stopped going to school. She told Papa, I don't want to go to school. I don't need this to go to heaven. Sorry, I am talking something which you never expected. So, one good thing you can learn from the mathematics. Infinite, say infinite divided by anything equal to infinite. So, if a mustard seed size, you know what is mustard seed size? This is not our mustard seed what we see here. Our mustard seed is, at least you can have it in our hand. The mustard seed in Israel is a very tiny particle, very tiny. It is like a dust, very tiny, much different than at least 1/100th of the mustard seed of what we eat here in the pickle and all, you know. Jesus said, if your faith is of the size of a mustard seed, means you must have a faith that you have God who is infinite with you. Infinite God is with you. Or God is infinite if you have a little portion of that infinite God. How much you have? Infinite. Whereas we still don't believe, many people, God dwells in us. When you believe in God, God dwells in you. How much God is dwelling in you? How much? Infinite. God who is infinite, dwelling in you, infinite. Why? Even if your faith is a little particle of that God, you must believe, since God is infinite, this particle contains infinite. Are you happy about it now? And that is what God has brought, Jesus has brought into the world. Pope Benedict often says, what Jesus brought for the people in the world? What Jesus brought? Jesus brought God for us. He brought, what has He brought? God in us. He brought God. When you believe in Him, God lives in you. The Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit. So that's why any time we begin any prayer, first we announce, the Lord be with you. And you will say, no, not with me, but with you. Is that you say? No, you say, you must have that feeling, yes, the Lord is with me. Not only with me, with you, with the whole humanity. No matter how sinful person he may be, in him there is God. So, faith, growing in faith is needed for intercession. Once you believe, he says, whatsoever you ask, whosoever ask, it will be done. 11, 22, I think. Mark 11. Jesus said to them in reply, yes, have faith in God. Everybody say louder.
Have faith in God.
That's it. That's your capital. Have, say louder, have faith in God. So what will you have? God in you. If you have faith in God, means you have God in you. How much? You must believe God is infinite, and if I have a particle, that means full God is in you. Such a faith if you have, then you see what is written, I said to you, have faith. Amen, I said to you, whoever, see that word, whosoever, pope or bishop or a priest or a ordinary person like you. Is it written any difference? Please underline that word, whosoever. Now then you write your name on the corner there. Who is that whosoever? That is you. Whosoever. Not even praying. Says to this mountain, be lifted up and thrown into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that whatsoever says will happen. Now take these two words, whosoever and whatsoever. This is the capacity of faith and prayer. What do you think? Whosoever. You be encouraged. You don't say, oh, I am only very new here, I am a student. There are big people, bishop, priest, pope, sisters. No difference is written here. Is there anything written here? Whosoever. But what is important is, have faith in God. Hallelujah. Shall we stop here for a pause? Means for a pause for having a coffee and kuchen. I am speaking German. So let us have coffee and come back at what's the time now? Half an hour. 4:40. You can talk. There is no silence now. I will tell you when there will be silence.
We got two special guests.